Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense readings.
We are live and exclusive on the Facebook page of Hazel Lee Psychics. Like, share and tag a friend for your chance to receive some free psychic insight.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
And now it is time to get interactive. Hello and welcome to Wonderful Wednesdays. That's right, it is Request a Ruin Wednesday with me, Snowy, your wonderful host for this evening. So what do you have to do tonight? All you need to do, Darren, is put in the comments Rune, and we are going to be pulling out what is in your best and highest good for this week coming up. Okay, if you do have a question in your mind, hold it in your head and see how the ruin relates to what it is that you're wanting to know about this week. It is fantastic. It is really, really good. What we will be doing is going through as many as we can this evening. We have lots of changes in the air for you here at hazelleepsychics.co.uk. All you need to do to get yourself a hot little psychic reading is call these numbers 0330 114 0110 or 0907 and 995 0010 in order for you to get yourself a reading from the people like Kat, who is available. Her PIN number is 6151 is her PIN number, and you can get Kat right now. It's so easy. What would you like to ask this evening? You can ask us pretty much anything you like, anything on relationships, career. What is it that you want to know? We can look at that for you, except for 4 little areas. Anything to do with health, pregnancy. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Always comes in two sometimes. So just to reiterate, anything to do with health, legal, finance, or pregnancy, those 4 little areas we will not discuss, so please don't ask us, okay? But what does that mean that you can ask us? Literally, absolutely anything else. You can just find out, hey, what's in my highest and best good that I need to know right now, okay? It could be that simple. All you need to do is to get yourself into our little list of names that we are pulling out this evening is make sure you like Hazel Lee Psychics, ding that subscribe button and the bell as well, so you get those notifications on YouTube to when we're going live. Make sure you set those notifications to on the Facebook, so you also know when we are going live. It's really simple. I can do it, you can do it too. So what is it that you would like to know? Because if you can't pick up the phone and you can't make that phone call, the other option is you have a text message service available to you. If you are located in the UK and you want to get yourself a hot little text message right now, all you need to do is send one word, Hazel Lee, then leave a space, then type in your question and send it to 78887. It's so easy, so simple, and it will be straight away going to our psychic team here at Hazel Lee Psychics. Give it a few minutes, let the psychic tune in, and your response will be straight back in your phone. If you've never texted us before, make sure you pop your name and your date of birth, because we like to know who we're talking to. And also, did you know that as a gift from us to you, we're going to give you your first text response back absolutely free of charge. It will not cost you anything at all. Little something to say thanks for trying our service. So what have you got to lose? Absolutely nothing. That's right, nothing. So, Mr. P, we've got some people with us this evening, and we are going to do some rune draws. Right, Mr. P, we've got Dana. Is that right? Dana. Hi, Dana. This one is for you, Dana, with a D. G. Oh, Gainer. I'm sorry. It's Mr. P. On Facebook, we've got Gainer. Fantastic. Sorry about that. Mr. P's fault. You can blame him. Hate mail to Mr. P. No, I kid. Send the love in before he gets upset with me. This one is for you, Gainer, and that is the beautiful Bastet. Bastet is the warrior that goes into battle with the outcome of peace, okay? Keep peace in the forefront of your mind. There is nothing that you need to worry about. Any conflicts that are surrounding you right now will be resolved peacefully, and I certainly feel like you're going to be victorious here. I really, really strongly feel like this is where Bastet is taking me with this. This is really strong about making peace and having peace being there available to you. So bear that in mind over the next week, okay? Thank you so much, Gainer, for your request for a rune. Margie, this one is for you, Margie, and this is Ma'at. Ma'at is talking about, first of all, I want to write something down here for you, Margie. And Margie, and we're talking about balance with Ma'at. This is the balance of time and money, personal life, spiritual life. This is everything coming into balance for you. Over the next week, you are going to see some shifts in the movement of where it is that you are planning on going, okay? Things are going to be coming to light. Truth is going to be told to you. Honesty is going to be coming from you, and very much balance is there for over the next week, all right? Thank you so much for your question, Margie. Enka on Facebook. Excuse me. This is Amun. No, YouTube. Right, apologies. Mr. P's just corrected me. It's on YouTube, Enka. Enka, you've got Amun. Did I show you that one for you? There you go. There is Amun. Amun is very much wanting to say to you, this is all about a time of manifestation and a time of inner strength coming to the forefront for you, okay, Inka? With Amun, I want to say, look towards the future. Stop looking towards the past. Don't even worry about the present. Look towards the future. Don't fight the changes that Spirit is very much trying to bring your way, because the future is full of success for you. Over the next week, you are going to be seeing lots of hints towards that. Thank you so much for your question on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and ding that notification bell so you know when we are going live. If you've just joined us, my name is Snowy, and I am so glad you are here getting yourself some free psychic insight. I have about a minute or so to give you some readings. So we are doing Request a Rune Wednesday. I do have my Egyptian runes, which are, I think, older than Mr. P. I know, I'm old. I know. I get it. And we're going to do a couple more. All right, let's have a look. Malik, here we go. Malik, this one is for you. Malik, this is Min. Min is literally talking about the mountains in the background and bringing the valleys into the forefront, okay? Malik, this is also about a return into your life. This is, I want to say, a romantic return. I know we're looking over the next week, but I want to push it a little bit further to 9 days here. For some reason, they're going 8-9 days, to just over a week. And I'm getting a return of a romantic person, okay? This is somebody that you have known in the past, making a return and putting a smile on your face. Definitely contact coming in, because they're showing me the whole bigger picture. They've been on a journey and they've come unreturned. Thank you so much for your question this evening, or your request for a rune. We've got one more, and then we're going to do a quick break. Marguerite, here we are. Marguerite, this one is for you. Marguerite, this is Osiris. Osiris is about messages coming your way. Messages coming your way from spirit, messages coming from people in the physical form, messages coming of loyalty and honesty. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, Osiris is very much about loyalty and dedication, but he's also about healing as well, because he is the Lord of the Underworld after all. He's not a bad guy. He might be the Lord of the Underworld, but he does not mean he's a bad guy. It's like just doing a job because you have to. This is talking about the continuation of your life. I really feel that where they're being drawn to right now is the messages side of Osiris. Osiris gives the messages through spirit to you. All right, so that's what you've got to look forward to over the next week. Thank you so much for your question. Right, Mr. P is going to head to a quick break, and we will be right. There we are, and we're back. Apparently that was really quick. Fantastic. All right, we've got next Paul. Thank you so much for joining us, Paul. This is your rune for over the next week. That one is the one that is jumping into my hand. And Paul, this is the pyramids. What does the pyramids have to say to you? This is exciting secrets coming your way. Somebody's opening up to you. Okay. In terms of awakening your knowledge into, how do I explain this? It's almost like a self-realization. Okay. Yes, that's very much what I'm getting in terms of the pyramids here. You've got that whole evolution of the soul. Okay. And there is this building towards a goal that I'm getting with the pyramids, but it's also the group consciousness. It is being surrounding yourself with people that you want to be surrounded by, that are going to be leading you on the same path. Look out for the symbolism and look out for the wonder that is headed your way over the next week. Thank you so much for your question. We have Universe Flower on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. This one is for you, Universe Flower, and this is a Nat. There is a wonderful goddess, and Nat is very much all about, how to explain it? It's like, I want to say courage and fearlessness and renewal, and that is about regeneration as well. Okay, not necessarily taking a break and sitting back and kicking back and relaxing, but this is really, I want to go about being fearless from within to give you the strength and desire of going forward, if you will. I very much want to use my voice here. I want to bring my voice forward, and that's where I feel like that fearlessness is coming into play. Over the next week, don't be afraid to speak your mind, because it is certainly going to be listened to. Thank you so much for your question, for your request. Thank you, Universal Flower on YouTube. Sorry, Mr. P. Pauline on Facebook. Hi, Pauline on Facebook. There we go. Pauline on Facebook. This is Hathor. It is wonderful, wonderful Hathor. If Hathor was a Greek goddess, she would be Aphrodite herself. She would be the goddess of love. Okay, Hathor is the goddess of love and mothering and all of that home life and that happiness and joy. She's all about dancing to the music that you hear inside your soul. You know, it's making the most of right now and doing what it is that you love. I definitely am hearing music play. So I want to say, you're not dancing enough, okay? If you can't physically dance, dance within your own mind, okay? Take that 5-minute break out and just dance, absolutely. But the other aspect here is Hathor is the goddess of love, and I do feel that this is indicative of new love heading your way. Thank you so much for your request. Who else do we have? We have Keris, is it? Keris on Facebook. Thank you, Keris on Facebook. This is for you, Keris. Keris, this is Seth. What is it that in your rebellious side that you need to sort of let out at the moment in time, okay? In terms of, well, I'm not saying be bad. No, that's not what I mean by rebellious spirit. I mean that it's like you're being challenged, and it's certainly you've got your heckles up, if for want of a better way to describe it. There's no need to get your heckles up. Your whole world is being torn down to build it up anew and very much be in that positive energy. Okay, it's like when you're building a new house, you've got to scrap the whole lot, and start from the foundation and up again. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay, that's what's happening. Everything's being pulled down in order to be built up so much better. Thank you so much for your question. All right, we have Michelle. Fantastic for you to join us. Thank you so much, Michelle. Here we are. Michelle. Michelle is Hecate. There is Hecate, and I do love Hecate. She's lovely. This is all about the cycles of life, okay? Hecate is talking about a transitional phase from you going from one stage of your life into the next stage. I'm not talking about childhood into adolescent to, you know, that sort of circle. I'm talking about the different chapters of your book. You have done and dusted this last chapter. Over the next couple of, this is not about a week either, over the next couple of months here, this new book, in fact, is opening up, and you are starting to write in your new book of life, okay? Not just about chapters, but this is a brand spanking new book. So enjoy the beautiful positivity that is going to be unfolding. This is a brand new start for you. Thank you so much for your question. Over there on the screen is the one, the only, that is Angelo. Have you got a question about a guy and you want to get a guy's perspective? Well, his PIN number is 4194, and the numbers to call to get Angelo is 0330 114 0110, and that is the number if you're calling internationally. Anywhere else in the world other than the UK, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can call that in the UK as well, but anywhere else in the world, if you're calling internationally, drop that first zero and put +44 in front, okay? So just to let you know, if you're calling internationally, +44 330 114 0110. Or if you're calling in from the UK and you want to pay on your landline bill or on your phone bill, you know, any phone bill, this is the number to call, 0907 995 0010. Very, very easy to do. They do not cost any different to contact any number individually. They are all £1.50 a minute. So easy, so simple. Angelo can give you some guidance this evening if you are drawn to him. Amazing. We have now up, sorry, Mr. P. Brooke on Facebook. Here we are, Brooke. There we go. Let's have a look at Brooke. Brooke is upside down. Brooke is Kanum. No, don't worry, Brooke, you're not watching this upside down. Your stone was upside down. Kanum is telling you very much that this is the new life phase for you, okay? Kanum is all about building, literally bringing those abstract thoughts to the tangible, okay? What is it that you've been thinking about? It is building the future for you, okay? I really want to either draw a picture or write a plan. I keep getting the word plan here with you, okay? Brooke, it is about Kanum is helping you bring these ideas that you have in your mind out on paper and going to be creating that. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing to have Kanum's energy behind you. I definitely look forward to your creativity along the way. Thank you so much for your question. All right, we have time for a few more. We've got Tim, is it? Sorry. Kim Smith. This is for you, Kim Smith. We have a couple of Kims. There we are. Kim, this is Isis. Isis is this is actually a throne, okay? That image is a throne, and the image of Isis is shown with the throne on her head. Why am I very much being brought to her specific image rather than her specific name? It's because I am seeing you come into your power. Now, Isis as an individual is a very loyal, loving, genuine, heartfelt mother and wife to her husband and brother Osiris, but at the same time, this is a person that sits in an authoritative place. This is what I'm feeling for you, Kim. Okay, it is that you are going to be put into a position of authority, and I know that you're not going to abuse it, simply because it's Isis there, and this is very much using your power. I'm going to air quote that, power for the betterment of other people. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you this evening. Thank you so much for your request for Ruin. Who else do we have this evening, Mr. P? We have Emily. Hi, Emily. Welcome to the show. What is your Ruin for this evening? Emily, let's have a look. This is the one for you. Emily, this is Kepri. Kepri is the magic scarab beetle, and Kepri is saying very much that, lo and behold, a little bit of magic is going to be brought into your life over the next week, okay? That is exactly what I'm being told. Imagine that in your pocket you have a special pouch of fairy dust. Anytime you want to just sprinkle a little bit of magic into the air, imagine putting your hand into your pocket and sprinkling that fairy dust and creating your own magic. Over the next week, I want you to do that, okay? You don't have to physically look like a weirdo and walk down the street going, oh, look, it's pretend fairy dust. No, don't do that. People might look at you a bit weird. But I definitely want to say, imagine things going your way, because they certainly will over the next week. Thank you so much for your request for a rune. Mr. P is giving me some vital information. Apparently, somebody missed out on their reading. Marguerite, your reading was done right at the beginning of the show. I think it was like the third ruin we pulled. So if you have missed your ruin, feel free to watch back. I'm pretty sure it was like the third. I think it was the third one we did. On YouTube, you can actually rewind the live whilst we're still going. So it's up to you. You can either wait a few more minutes before, or you can jump over onto live right now and check out your reading. Thank you so much. If you are just tuning in, my name is Snowy, and I am so glad to be here with you this evening here with hazellepsychics.co.uk. Do you have a burning question on your mind? Do you need to get it answered straight away? Can't wait for Mr. P to say your name in my ear. Well, you have two options. One, you can pick up the phone. You can call 0330114010, and you can speak to our receptionist and go, hey, who's on? I need a reading. And they're going to go, well, we've got a whole bunch of readers on right now. Who is it you'd like to speak to? We've got all of these people, like Kat, who has just come off of a call. Her PIN number is 6151, and you can talk to Kat and get your answers for your questions this evening straight away. Or option number two is in this same device, other brands are available. You can get yourself a text message. Send one word, Hazel Lee, and then leave a space, then type in your question, send it to 78887. So easy, so simple. Anyone can do it. I've done it. Definitely means you can do it too, because I am technologically inept. It's true. I can admit to it. This day and age, I am. Many years ago, I used to be all right on a Commodore 64. Yes, that's right. All right, we have some time for some more request of ruins. Let's crack on. Before I jump onto the phone lines this evening, if you would like to get yourself a reading with myself, my PIN number is 5682, and you can get yourself a reading, no problems from me. Give me a few minutes after the live to log on, and I'm on these same numbers. My PIN number 5682. All right, I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to log off and log on to those phone lines for you. Smile on YouTube. Hi, how are you? Smile on YouTube. This request to ruin is straight for you. Smile, this is Imhotep. Imhotep was an actual living human being on this planet in ancient Egypt. He was a scribe to the pharaohs, who was also an architect. He was very intellectual, very, very smart. And I do feel, Smile, that this really relates to you. You've got a lot of good ideas. Put pen to paper and work on looking at how you can make those ideas come to fruition, because I'm being told here the divine guidance of the gods is looking down on you. That's what happened with Imhotep, and that is exactly what I feel is happening with you here as well. It's almost like you've got a problem, like, okay, how do I make this idea I have come to fruition? You've put it out there to the universe, and the universe is going to answer your call. That's what I've got over for the next week for you. You are very intelligent. Use your intelligence wisely. That's what they're saying. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. Lucky last for this evening. Who do we have? Olivia. Sorry, Mr. P. What was it? On Facebook. Olivia on Facebook. Here we are. Olivia on Facebook. And again, this is Nefties. This is a perfume bottle, and Nefties is all about this retreat, relief, and recuperate. You know, that's what I'm getting with Nefties here. Nefties is saying that some bad stuff has happened in your past, but you can't live your life going forward with that idea that bad stuff is going to repeat itself. Bad stuff always happens to everyone. You're not an alone individual on that aspect. But Nefties is saying this is time to recoup yourself. Take 5, sit down, chill out, learn some new meditation skills. Even if it means putting some guided meditation on. Nefties is saying, don't rush. Absolutely. There is no rush whatsoever. Okay. This is a time to develop relationships, not only with yourself, with other people. I'm talking relationships as in friendships, as in, not necessarily romantic, but it is a time to really recuperate and regenerate. I want to plug myself into the wall and go, I've got to build my battery up again for you. Okay. That is what I'm getting over the next week. Just be with thoughts of peace on your mind. All right. Thank you so much for your request for a ruin this evening. And thank you so much for everybody that has requested a ruin this evening. We will be back tomorrow on Hazel Lee Psychics here on Facebook and on YouTube to give you some free psychic giveaways. Now, we have got some exciting news that we will be announcing next week. A little change up to the way we do things. Maybe you will be interested in finding out what that is. We have more information for you tomorrow, 8:30 UK time. Tune in and make sure that you are watching. So from me, it is hooroo and good night from Hazel Lee Psychics. Bye-bye.
So I gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system, and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense reading.